is Trishes, and today we are going to explore some of the features of the PRX1. If you missed our last video, we did an unboxing and showed you how easy it is to set this up. Today I'm going to start plugging in some of the instruments that I use in my performance. So first I'm going to plug the mic into channel 1, which is one of our XLR inputs. And that's where you'd be plugging your mics into, but you can also plug 1/4-inch cables into these. If you see all of these lit up, it is in mix mode, meaning that if I use these knobs, I'll be turning up and down each of these individual channels. If I hit mode select, it's gonna take me into channel mode. And now each of these knobs is gonna control these parameters. So we have bass, mid, treble, reverb, delay, and chorus. Let's start with reverb because we all love a little reverb on our vocals. Here it is without any of the reverb, dry. So you can go crazy with it if you want. In our main menu, we can actually go back and we can adjust the type of reverb we're using as well, and the type of chorus. There's a lot of really cool presets in here. Small room. This is a large hall. This gives you the flexibility to adjust depending on the space and the vibe you're in. Now I'm going to go into the chorus and show you the different presets there. Da, 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 da. That preset is called Slow Deep. Da, 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 da. Smooth Vibrato. We can also increase the depth. So right now it's at 30%. If we want a really big chorus feel, we can increase that. Do, 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 do. So that's at 100%. Do. That's at 10%. Let's play around with the width. So here it is at 5 milliseconds. Do, 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 do. At 15. Do, 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 do. And at 20. Do, 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 do. So you can really use this to make that chorus effect as minimal or as dramatic as you want. So we are going to be plugging my keyboard in, but first we're going to use this pass-through to give you some of the sound directly from the speaker. You can also use this to connect to other speakers. I'm just going to mute the microphone while we play around with the keyboard. To do that, I'm just going to hold it down and it turns red. I'm going to plug the keyboard into our line only input in channel 6. All right, so we have my synth sound that I'm going to be using in my performance. Oh, wow. That is a great little bass. All right, we're going to turn the bass down a little bit so we don't upset my neighbors. But the bass sounds pretty great from this. We're playing with the mids here. Oh, the treble. Turn that down. All right, I am going to play around with the delay on this. That one's called Staggered Echo. That one's called Fast Spring. I think I'm just gonna put it on the simple whole note, but I'm gonna turn that delay down a little, so it's a little more subtle. So I'm going to use this auxiliary input to plug in my phone. That way before and after my set, I can have some music playing, and so it's not like awkwardly silent. But if you want to get into the nitty-gritty of this, you can go in and customize as much as you want. Another great way to do this is by using the app. So I just downloaded the JBL Pro Connect app. We can add a speaker here. Oh, found it already. Let's connect it. So I have my microphone currently plugged into channel 2, and if I just hit effects, I can see all of the effects that are currently on the microphone. So I can expand this and I'll see this page, and if I go into effects setting, I can customize the reverb even more. We have all of our presets for the reverb, from the small room to the large hall, and I can adjust the frequencies, the pre-delay, I can adjust the level to mix and the BPM, the subdivisions, the length, and if I swipe, I can see the delay settings. This makes it a lot easier to go through the settings quickly. And of course, you can also use the app as your mixer. So you can see all the channels here, you can turn them up and down. And if we go into the EQ, we have an even more in-depth way to play around with the bass, the mid, and the treble. All of this I can do on my phone right around my setup, so I don't have to go back and forth between my setup and the speaker. Thank you for tuning in to episode 2. We are all set up. We've gone in depth with all of the effects and parameters of the JBL PRX1. We've talked about the mobile app, the JBL Connect Pro, and I think we're ready to perform for you. So tune in to episode 3. My name is Trishes, and you can find me on all social media at Trishes Music.